guys, it's your boy Alex West Collects here, bringing you the most in-depth action figure reviews here on YouTube. And today we're taking a look at the AEW Jazwares Blood and Guts Ringside Collectibles exclusive Brody King and Darby Allin. This set is only available at ringsidecollectibles.com, and you got shop to use discount code FORLIFE to save 10% off your order at checkout. So here we have another set of the Blood and Guts wave. All of these figures have been exclusive to Ringside Collectibles, and I can always appreciate the packaging that goes into these Blood and Guts set. You can see the awesome window box here where you can see both figures. The blood splatter all across it here. You can even see their names in red, Brody King, the blood splatter in the verse, and Darby Allin. More of the blood all over this packaging. This looks really good. On the front here, you'll see the Blood and Guts logo, Last Man Standing with the AEW logo, Ringside Collectibles exclusive logo. So we did just get the unmatched Brody King in Series 8. Technically, this is his third figure because he did have a chase. You can see how bloodied up he is. He does come with this kind of necklace here with the chain and the lock on it. You get an interchangeable head as well as set interchangeable hands. For Darby Allin, you will get an interchangeable head, interchangeable hands, and the skateboard. So really nice detailing and the blood. Absolutely one of my favorite sets to collect from Jazwares. Taking a look at the side of the packaging here, you'll see the Brody King and Darby Allin images. On the top, you'll see more bloody action, Blood and Guts, Last Man Standing. Flipping to the other side, you'll see more of the blood splatter on this window packaging. It looks really good. AEW Unrivaled logo on the bottom. On the back, you got the awesome image of Brody being choked out by Darby Allin. That is just so menacing. I cannot imagine this being at retail. So obviously, this is the best place for it from Ringside Collectibles. But let's come back. Let's get both these figures out of their packaging and see what they're all about. So here we have Brody King out of his packaging. So accessory-wise, you do get a set of interchangeable hands here. You'll see they do have the blood paint on there with the black wrist tape. So that does look really nice for this figure itself. The other accessory you get is the interchangeable head. So you get the screaming scan that's covered in blood and more of the kind of gritting teeth scan. I believe this is the same scan that came with the most recent Unmatched Series 8. You can also see he does have this necklace on here with the actual lock on or the chain, which they use quite frequently in that match to kind of choke him out and hang him over the ropes, which was pretty insane. But you can see all the nice tattoo detailing. We'll zoom in, and you can see the blood splatter over it. So, I mean, I could only imagine the deco hits for all his tats. But look at all that splatter of blood all over this figure, on his arms, on his back, even on the side of his neck. If you guys can see that, we'll zoom back out real quick. Kind of hard to capture, but you can see on the side of his neck, he's got his tattoo, and then there's some blood, like, hanging off of there. That is pretty sick, man. Again, and it's all over his hands, his wrist tape. Like, Jazwares does a really great job with these figures as far as the blood and paint applications to really kind of make them look like they're just a mess and they've been through hell. You can see it all over his legs, his boots. Very similar attire. This is the exact same figure from the Unmatched Series 8, as you can see. Same attire, I believe. And you can see all the different blood and paint splatters over it. But I want to come back and I want to actually swap these heads and give you a closer look at them. So here's a close-up of the head scan that is on the figure itself. This is more the gritting teeth look. I think it has a decent likeness to Brody King, and I do like the way it came out. And as much as I like the other scan that came with this figure, I feel like for the Blood and Guts figure, this is the one you're going to want to display. It looks like he's writhing in pain, kind of like when he was being hung over the ropes with that chain. If you guys want a quick comparison of both heads here, they are side by side, but I think this is the one that I would display with. For your Brody King comparisons, here we have the Unmatched Series 8 figure. He obviously does have his entrance gear on, but just to give you an idea of how these two stack up. Also, if you guys wanted to see what the tattoo detailing and everything underneath look like versus the new Blood and Guts, you can see how the tattoos look a little different with the blood application, but the actual trunks are the same design. You can even see the knee pads and the boots. They are exactly the same figure. Paint applications look to be the same as far as the tattoo details. Both are great figures. There obviously is a third Brody King. That is the Chase version in Unmatched Series 8. But I really do like how both these figures came out. The other figure from this set is Darby Allin. So let's take a look at all the accessories he does come with. So just like Brody King, you do get a set of the interchangeable fisted hands. They do have the blood splatter paint application on there as well. So that looks really nice. You also do get this skateboard with no wheels, but it does have the tacks. It does say Darby on the inside. And if you guys want to zoom in, get a closer look at those kind of tacks here on the bottom of the skateboard. Similar to the skateboard design that we've seen with other Darby Allin figures in the past. The last accessory you do get is this screaming scan. So Darby does come with this kind of more straight face scan as well as a screaming scan. I think, again, for the Blood and Guts, personally, I feel like the screaming scan is probably the way to go. But taking a close-up look at this figure, you can see this head sculpt. I do like the face paint application on here. Looks like it's a little faded. You can see the blood splatter on his hair and all over his face, going on the back of his head, even on his torso.
You can see he does come with a necklace as well. Got a little bit of that body paint here. On the side, you'll see the hand. That looks so cool, man. So awesome. Nice attention to detail there. More blood splatter all over there. You'll see Darby Allin's new tattoo, as well as the hand, man. That just looks pretty freaking sick. And the rest of it's pretty much your standard Darby Allin. You got the shorts with the tights on underneath. But again, the blood paint application on here looks really good. The boots, somewhat what we've seen similar before in the past with other Darby Allin figures. But I really like how this came out. Let's swap the heads and get a quick close-up. Here's a quick close-up of that straight face scan on Darby Allin, as well as the screaming skin. And again, for the blood and guts set, which should have a lot of pain and destruction going on to that match, I feel like the screaming scans are just the better fit. And for a quick Darby Allin comparison, this is my favorite one in my collection. You can see how he stacks up versus the blood and guts. Obviously, no blood application on this figure, but you can see the same kind of shorts design with the tights. Similar boots, similar torso, of course. And again, the different head sculpts here for these figures. If you guys have enjoyed this video review, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of these figures and if you will be adding them to your collection. And while you're at it, please don't forget to turn on those notification bells to stay tuned to the newest action figure reviews here on my channel. As far as this set goes, I highly recommend it. The Blood and Guts line is always very fun. These figures are really well done. Darby Allin, obviously one of the most popular wrestlers in AEW. Brody King and the House of Black, some of my favorites, so I highly recommend them. This was an epic match, and it's awesome that it was recreated here in this 2-pack. Love the accessories. No real complaints here. I think this is a solid set. If you are interested in grabbing this, it is now available and shipping only from ringsidecollectibles.com. And you guys shop, use promo code 4LIFE to save 10% off your order. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at AlexWestCollects. Thank you so much for checking out this video review, and I'll catch you all on the next one.